Okay, sweethearts, yeah, we're here. You know what time it is? It's What's for Lunch right now. It's lunchtime on the radio, Super FM 93.3. It's also lunchtime where you at, right now, because I'm thinking it's either you've had lunch, or you're having lunch, or you're thinking lunch because it's lunch o'clock. All right, then. So, an incredible super duper afternoon to you. My name is Idroma Mbama. You can call me IG Sugar, yes, because, I'm sweet like that. I'm good like that. I'm just too sweet. All right, I bring the sweetness to the radio. And talking about food, well, food is something that has to be tasty, that has to be appealing, both in looks, it needs to appeal to you. Food needs to appeal to you physically, before it appeals to your taste buds as well. Sometimes some food can be quite deceptive anyway, like they look good, they smell good, and then they taste horrible. Especially when the calculations are not done correctly. So, yeah, just a quick tip there. Y'all need to know how to calculate properly when you are making any meal, whether it's a simple fruit juice, okay, or something a bit complex. Maybe you're making soup, or you are, trying to whip up some, say, what's the word? Some pastry or something. You need to make sure that your calculations are done properly. Otherwise, you could just mess things up completely. Anyway, we're here today. Join me live on Facebook because we're streaming live. Yeah, we're streaming, baby, as usual. Join me live on Facebook, Super FM 93.3. Drop a comment under this live video, and then you could also drop a comment under the post that's related to what we're talking about today on the show. Now, let me share something with you very quickly. So, now there was this man. I don't want to mention, use real names. So let me just say, Mr. Ajayi. That's his name, and then his wife is Let me give her a reverse name, Ibinabo. Okay, his wife is Ibinabo. So Mr. Ajayi is mad at his wife Ibinabo, and since morning he left the house angrily, and he has not spoken to her. Now, Ibinabo actually did something to offend her husband, and he's mad at her. Okay? Now, instead of apologizing, she decided, okay, I know I'm actually sorry, I know I'm wrong, but how do I just tell him I'm wrong now? You'll be feeling important. Okay, but even if I'll still apologize finally, let me do something to make this apology easier so that he can easily accept, what I want to say. Now, what Ibinabo did was to go to the market, get some nice ingredients in these times. You know what I mean? In these times, she spent good money buying nice ingredients, to make Mr. Ajayi's favorite meal. That's her husband's favorite meal. And she did that. So when he got back home from work, even though he wasn't really talking to her, because he had been mad at her all day, and he was waiting for her to, at least come around and apologize. So when he walked through the door after he got home, he perceived, that aroma from the kitchen, and he knew what was going on. He knew what was cooking. He knew it was his favorite. Anyway, he was also hungry. So even if he would have said, I'm mad at you, I don't want to eat. Nope. He was also hungry, so he had to eat. Omo. Her husband ate this meal. He didn't know when he started smiling, and was like, hi, babe, this food is so nice. Even when I'm mad at you, you just know how to get to me, eh? This food is so tasty. Kai, and you made my favorite. Is it because you have done me wrong? That's why you made my favorite, right? She laughed. He laughed. They all laughed over it, and matter was settled. The matter was just settled just like that. Now, are you Mr. Ajayi? Can you be Mr. Ajayi sometimes? As much as they say, the way to a man, to a man's heart is through his stomach. That's some popular saying, some cliche stuff that we say. Apart from that, we do know some people who might be in terrible moods, and the food may not cut it for them. The food may not, even if they eat something really nice, they might still just know, yes, they are not happy with you. I actually know someone who was like that. I used to have a friend like that, who's not anywhere close to me now because of distance. All right. And he used to be like, Chai, let me not go there. Let me not go there right now on this show. Let me not go. But I just remember that, this particular person as well. So some people are like that. If they are mad at you, especially between couples, all right, you can suit their anger. You can change their mood by giving them a good meal. Or you might just have been upset, over something else entirely, not related to your spouse or something. Somebody got you pissed at work. Somebody got you pissed somewhere else, maybe a relative, a friend. You guys spoke on the phone. They got you pissed, so you've been angry. But then you walk into this restaurant when you were hungry, and then you eat this meal. For someone, he could eat that meal and the mood has changed because, some tasty stuff, You ate this good meal and now you feel a lot better. You are happy. You are bubbling. You've forgotten that you were angry because of good food, tasty meal. And for some other person, maybe they might have the same meal, but they are still grumpy. They are still angry because they just need their apology, or it doesn't cut it for them. Anyway, I'd like to hear from you today. If food is enough to change your mood, okay, is good food enough to change your mood for the better? If you were angry, is tasty meal, just enough to solve the problem for you? Not like it has solved the entire problem, but at least it changes your mood. Can it soothe your rage? So if you had a wife who would rather make you your favorite meal, would you rather have the favorite meal or her sorry? Okay? If your wife probably hurts you, put yourself in that scenario now, okay? Scenario now. And she's not saying sorry, but she decides to make you your favorite meal. Would that be enough to, settle the entire issue for the evening at the end of the day for you? Or go work. I had to ask that in pidgin because I wanted to sink in, or go work. All right, then let me open the phone lines right now. I'd like to know what you think. Please drop a comment for me on Facebook so I can read them as well. Okay, so these are the phone numbers. Call me up. 0705-079. My phone lines are buzzing green. I'm thinking it's the guys that are calling. Anyway, don't worry. I'll take the calls. I'll hear what you have to say. 0705-079-1021. Hey, ladies. Does this thing work for you? Even the guys could do this as well, But we are sticking to food. For some people, gifts could also work. But let's stick to food as well because it's what's for lunch. Great. The other number is 081-174-31021. That is 081-174-31021. And of course, I'll repeat the numbers, 0705-079-1021. Okay, who's joining me? Let's go there. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ID Sugar.
The way you just called this name in full. Welcome. What's your name?
Sugar in my tea. Let me tell you. First of all, thank you for using my name as an example, Ibinabo. Thank you very much.
Honorable. I should actually get used to. Don't worry, I'll not be asking your name again. I should get used to your voice, by now.
You have been saying this before now.
I've been saying it. All right then. So, what do you think, Honorable Ibinabo?
I own now, I was not happy with my wife some days ago, but she just, before I get home, my favorite super and rice. One of my favorites. I know, I was pretending as if,
as if you're angry.
Yes, I don't like nothing that happened. I just relax. I don't say everything for my front too. I just, after everything, my sister, not me. Sorry to say, if you want to kill me, give me rice.
Oh, no. Please, you now said it. Nobody will kill you anyway.
If you want to please me, okay, let me say, if you want to please me, just give me rice. So after eating the rice, I'm saying, nah, because you don't jam, you don't cook my rice right, like, I make you leave and I don't pass. That's not so. You just said everything about it.
Oh, wow.
Now, so much I use end.
And I use your name. You see? I'm in the spirit. I even use your name too.
You are in the spirit, my sister. Make I not lie. Thank you
Nice
very much.
one.
I've eaten my normal this afternoon.
Pounded
Just
yam with your was it a goosey soup?
No. I don't like it. It's
Okay.
okazi.
Oh, nice. Pounded yam and okazi
Yeah,
soup. Wow. Well done,
yes.
sir.
The
Keep
one
it up, eh?
I was after something. I was just
Chai,
that one is
chineke, pium pium. You are miala di pium pium. Oh my God. All right, and thank you so much, Honorable Ibinabo, for being a part of the program today. Now, I actually use his name, for my example, and apparently he's just that person. Tasty food can actually, make him happy, suit his rage, change his mood from feeling very angry to being extremely happy. Wow. There's power in food, though. Power in good food. Okay, let's keep moving. Good afternoon.
Hello, my sister. How are you?
I'm good, good. Ken Billions. Good afternoon to you. Welcome to the show.
Good afternoon. Thank you, my dear.
Mm-hmm.
For me, in as much as I love good food, okay,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not. Cannot use it to hold me hostage.
It's in
You
our
understand?
stage. Good.
Yeah, that is
You
how it
didn't
is.
worry.
That
You actually sound like you worry.
No, it's not so. See, let me tell you something.
Okay.
If a woman cannot be humble enough, that is the truth about it. Forget about any man that is blessed, that is trying to pamper or say something that will make woman happy. But the
Yeah.
truth must be, okay? In
Okay.
as much as this, we are talking about family. As a responsible man, in as much as you love your wife so much, you cherish her. But if she's not too humble enough
Yeah.
to tell you I'm sorry when she did it wrong, it means you are not a man enough. I'm telling you nothing but the truth. Okay? I'm not into marriage yet, but I'm telling you authoritatively. It's a real man. Because the
But
person
must
can never
you
change.
okay? But
You
must
understand?
you be so? I don't want to use the word uptight, but come on. Sometimes people apologize, in different ways. She might have not said sorry
Anyway,
openly, vocally, but she
anyway,
went out to do something she knows
but
you
for
would.
me,
She knows that you would
that
like.
approach is wrong.
It's
No,
wrong.
that approach is wrong. Yes, for me,
Okay.
I know 80% of men will agree with me. That approach is very wrong. So that person need to learn and know say you have done wrong. So that is the truth
Okay.
about it.
So
You
for
don't
you
need to
now,
pamper the matter.
you will still eat the food and still
Yeah.
be angry.
Not to be eating and be angry. I'll be eating food the same thing now. The issue is that if I knew what he did is too wrong, you
Okay,
understand?
yeah.
First of all, when I came out from where I went to, if you hug me, maybe kiss, one kiss or whatever,